What's up? What's up? It's your boy Mean Joe Green, aka Prince of the Ghetto. Y'all like the video on your way in. I want to talk about this Nolan Wales situation real quick. I just read that they did an autopsy on his body, but they saying that everything, looked normal. It don't look like any foul play. And now that they waiting to see what was in his body, like drugs or alcohol, So so it's looking like they want to say if he was off drugs and alcohol, which that's what all the kids was doing, what you think them youngsters out there on them boats doing when they traveling? You think they just traveling for fun? These youngsters, they probably had a few beers, smearing nose or whatever type drug they do, a little weed. Well, hey, that's what most youngsters do when they do things like that. But they still don't make, like, that's the reason why he drowned, accidentally drowned. So what y'all saying? He maybe he got high, drunk, jumped in the water and said, I'm gonna swim home, and just couldn't make it. Something still had to happen. And that's why I'm shout out to Colin Kaepernick for getting this private autopsy done, man, independently. That's what's up, because they gonna do a thorough investigation over his body. They gonna go from inside, any little thing to say whatever happened. They gonna find out. They gonna get to the bottom of it the best way that they know how. In Mississippi, they just, it look like they all together or cover. They just, because they automatically said that it was an accidental drown with no explanation. That's it. How? How was it an accidental drowning? What y'all think led up for it to be an accidentally drowning? You see what I'm saying? So all that just suspicious, man. And people that's saying that it could have went that way. What if y'all was in this family's shoes and that was your child? Wouldn't y'all want to know what really happened? Or y'all would just accept that knowing deep down something ain't right? Because like I said, the child, they did get his phone and his keys. How the hell do you get his phone and his keys, but not him? Knowing anybody keep their phone and keys on them at all times. Especially their phone. And another thing I have to say, man, just think about this. If it was all black people and it was just, I'm not making this a race, in a racial thing. I'm just speaking facts right now. What if it was all black kids and it was one white person? And we all went to that island. You got to look at it. One white person that's with your group gonna stand out like a sore thumb. You gonna know where that white person is really at all times. And vice versa, the same with the whites. That one black boy, he stood out. Come on now, you mean to tell me nobody know that boy? It was nothing but white folks over there on that island. You mean to tell me that one black boy didn't stand out? They didn't recognize, oh, somebody black here. The same if it was a whole bunch of black people. We was in the neighborhood, a whole bunch of black. We see one white boy, we be like, dang, it's a white boy here. Where he come from? You would think of that. You would wonder, like, oh, okay, got somebody white up in here. And they mean to tell me nobody saw what happened? Nobody knows nothing? He just disappeared into the ocean. Come on now, that ain't smelling right, y'all. Come on. It was some fire. Hey, if you ask me, I think he was murdered. I'm keeping this thing all the way 100. Because you got to think about it, man. They said that it was some arguing, fighting. Well, I'm gonna say arguing. They were arguing. Okay. Did his friends end up with his phone? I personally think that they just didn't literally go over there just to, unalive him. I think something went down. Like I say, they were young, they probably was drinking. got bucked. They said something like the boat that they was on had broke down or something, which probably could have came from him. It was a fight, could have been a fight broke out. Whatever way they fighting each other, he get overthrown in the ocean. They mad at him. They look at him. Fuck him. As they said, they watch his body go down and they never saw it come back up. I'm just saying. It's just a scenario. You know, we not the way we seeing things. They just saying it is accidentally how. You know, but then the reason why I say that because they got his phone and his keys. Then the mother said when she get his phone, he loved doing Snapchat, making videos. A lot of things was deleted in his phone. Why, if that's your friend, what y'all going in his phone for anyway? The first thing, if you was his friend, you gonna be standing on the front line with him. Like right now, all this going on, none of them boys is standing on the front line saying anything. Come on, if that was your true friend, you'd be like, man, we need to find out, man. I remember they gonna be talking. I remember last I saw him, he was like that. And I'm trying to think, man, they should have some type of scenario themselves of what could have happened to their friend. At least me, I'd be like, hey, man, I think this happened. They not saying anything. All they just saying is, we don't know. We left him. Y'all left him? Come on, man. They say that island, once you go to that Horn Island, they say it's no water. It's no build. It's nothing there. No communication. It's just an island where you could just stand and hang out like just ground. That's it. No buildings, no houses or nothing. So you mean to tell me y'all went over there, it's nothing over there, no water. You have to bring your own water and stuff. And when y'all left, yeah, we finna go. Come on, y'all, let's go. Y'all load up. Well, Nolan, I don't know. He said he gonna stay. And y'all just rolled out. Knowing that he could be stranded at an island where really no civilization is at. And you mean to tell me that was your friend, you went trying to figure out what the fuck going on? But they say he decided to stay. Y'all, if y'all know that he decided to stay, if he said that I'ma stay, y'all should have some type of explanation of what happened, why he stayed. You know, we bored. If I know my boy talking about I'ma stay, oh, you trying to get on a chick or something, you trying to do something, man. And I know that they said that he was talking to this female, but the female spoke up and said that she saw him leave with the guys, his friends. You know, that none of it is adding up what they saying. I'm telling you, if you know, if we come and wade over here on the boat together and we finna leave, I know why you staying there if you my partner. And if something happen, I'm gonna have an explanation. I'm gonna be like, man, I think this happened. I think that happened. But they not there. You could tell it's something, they hiding something. No explanation. All they know is they don't know. Nobody seen nothing. A black boy with all white people who stand out like a sore thumb. Nobody saw nothing. But all I could come up with, when he was in that water, he yelled out, help, as he was struggling. Somebody saw him hollering help. And if you a person that see somebody in the water hollering help and you don't frantic and be like, hey, somebody help, look, he drowning. You ain't doing nothing like that, trying to do anything to help him. And you just watch somebody go down and drown. And you was looking and didn't say anything. You a murderer too. I'm just saying. But shout out to Colin Kaepernick for doing this independent autopsy. Shout out to Tyler Perry. I heard he paying for the funeral services and things, and that's good. Shout out to them, man, because I'm telling you, this situation touched a lot of people's hearts, man. There's a lot of white people mad about this too. Because they know it ain't right, man. Mississippi, man, I'm from Mississippi. Y'all got to do better. It just Mississippi's karma. They've been doing this for so long, cover-ups, because they got all the money and know each other. That now this internet is out and the world is on y'all ass. And whoever had something to do with that murder, whoever was trying to cover it up, whoever was behind it making these calls, whether you law enforcement, judges, doctors, I don't give a damn. I hope y'all get what's coming to you. In the name of the good Lord. If you made it this far, you already know, hit that like button. You know, rest in peace to Nolan Wales. It's a sad situation, but I'ma stay on this, man, and the world gonna get to the bottom line of this. Because it ain't right. It ain't right. It's your boy Mean Joe Green. Love. I'm up out.